Hello and welcome back to iTuber. Um, we do the same thing as usual. We talk to ICO developers and let them tell us about their projects, ask questions, and they do their best to answer them. Today, our guest is ModulTrade, and the speaker is the CEO of the project, Evgeny Kaplin. Hello, Evgeny.
Hello, nice to see you.
Nice to see you too.
Yeah.
Evgeny, tell us where you are right now. You are in
So,
Barcelona, right?
yeah, we're in Barcelona in blockchain event, so it's really the beautiful event for all Internet of Things for the ICO. It's really huge event, something like more than 10,000 people here. So it's really encouraging for new technology and for the new projects.
Okay, so you had a chance to talk about your project as well?
Yeah, we have the ICO village here, and we have presented our project today. So we launched the pre-sale yesterday, and there was a stage, and we announced how it was going, about the project, about what we're going to do. So it was really great. So we received very positive comments, and we start to receive investors, which probably is the proof of our successful story.
Awesome. Then now you can talk to us then, right from Barcelona, where you are right now. So tell us about the project, please, and the main idea behind it.
Yeah, so model trade. So what we do? So in short, we are democratizing global trade with the blockchain technology. So we are building an ecosystem for small enterprises, for 100 million enterprises worldwide, so they can start to trade directly. So the idea actually came from my experience in trade finance. I spent there 17 years, and the appearance of the blockchain. So the smart contract in the blockchain is a natural solutions to replicate banks' instruments in the trade finance. So with the help of this technology, we are solving the problem for SMEs. So we're allowing them to participate in the global trade. Yes.
All right. So you are building a platform, right?
Yes. Yes.
How exactly it's going to look like? How people are going to be involved in this?
Yeah. So just imagine that there is a construction company in Italy and the producer of paints in Poland. So they just need to meet each other. So we're providing a marketplace. So they need the secure instrument for payment and delivery. This is the core of our system, the platform of smart contracts. And then in addition to that, we provide end-to-end service through the third-party service provider, like logistic, insurance, tax, bookkeeping, and so on. So companies, SMEs receive in one application end-to-end service to participate in the global trade.
Okay. So are you saying that it was impossible to have something like this without blockchain?
Yes. So before, the main players in the global trade was the large companies which was able to pay because of their scale. So and small companies, they was rejected by the banks. So the 56% of the request of SME was rejected by banks, and blockchain allows to replicate these bank services at almost zero cost. So with the technology, we are allowing to do SMEs the global trade.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So there are similar projects right now that already finished their ICO stage and they are actually building the product or built their product. And there are similar companies, probably projects that are not based on blockchain, like you earlier mentioned to me, like Alibaba, right? So how is it going to be different from them?
So first of all, ModulTrade is an open ecosystem. So we invite to participate SMEs, we invite to participate third-party service providers like logistic companies. So this is the platform compared to the big giants like Alibaba, and compared to the other small ventures, so which usually provides one service or one function. So we provide end-to-end service. So with our solution, people should not think about any hassles which relates to the trade. So just receive one application, they receive credit, they receive logistic, they receive payment mechanism, and they receive trust with the blockchain, which is most important.
Mm-hmm. And then let's talk about the tokens then. How exactly tokens work in the ecosystem?
Yeah. So for every trade in ModulTrade ecosystem requires MTRC, the crypto token of ModulTrade. So for example, when you do the trade, you need to pay the commission for the instrument like letter of credit. So they used to pay it as a commission. So, and also in addition to that, SMEs can use it as a method of payment, so they can buy services or goods for our token within the ecosystem. And
All right.
in addition to that, the token holders can use MTRC, our token, to facilitate the trade. So they can provide to SME their tokens, so the SME can start the trade.
Mm-hmm. But it is also possible to trade in fiat currencies, right?
Yeah, of course. So actually, our first step will be to introduce payment mechanism in fiat currency, but in order to pay commissions for these transactions, so SMEs need to buy MTRC. So there will be a strong demand for MTRC, which will be linked to the number of trades on the platform.
Okay. Yes, that part is very clear. Then tell us about the team, about your background and the team who is working on this project, and probably the advisors as well.
Yeah, of course. So the core team of ModulTrade, this actually graduates from MIT. We met each other in 2016 during the MIT course. So, and I would say that we are like professionals. We are not young entrepreneurs. So, for example, I spent 17 years in trade finance industry in such banks like Sberbank, Gazprom Bank, and also like in company like Cargill. So, and most of the team are they professionals in technology, in trade finance, in banking industry, and of course in fintech industry. So this is the team. Now we have actually more than 15 people around the world. So our team is growing. And if we talk about advisory board, so I'm really proud to say that we are supported by the world leaders. For example, we have within our advisory board Bernard Lietare, the author of The Future of Money. So, and also such people like Valentin Preobrazhensky, CEO of Token. So, and number of other really well-known people in the industry.
Mm-hmm. What about an escrow agent? Do you have one?
Yes, so we plan to have escrow agent for the main part of our ICO. Now we're in pre-sale, so we plan to do it. It will be independent legal firm which we will use as escrow agent.
Okay. So you said that you start your pre-sale yesterday. Who can participate there?
So we are open for all investors. Sorry, not participants. Except U.S. citizens. Yeah.
Okay. So is there a minimum cap for the participation in the pre-sale, because you have 40% bonus, right?
Yeah. So for participation in cryptocurrency, there is no minimum ticket. But if you want to participate in fiat currency, the minimum ticket is equal to $50K US dollars.
Mm-hmm. All right. So then answer me this question, please. What exactly do you have to offer to the public before you start your public token sale? Maybe you have a prototype or yeah.
So at the moment we have working prototype. This prototype can execute the basic trade between SMEs. So the trade can be executed in cryptocurrency. We use for the prototype Ethereum. So and it's possible to create a smart contract like replication of letter of credit. It is able to track delivery and to make payment upon delivery is done. So the prototype, the working prototype is there. So the companies can already use it.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So one small concern of mine is I usually study the white paper, and plus I do some research in the internet just to see what people think about the project and how active the team is in general and how they are spreading the word about their project. So in your term, your activity in media started because like in Medium, you had your first post on 23rd of September. Your Reddit thread started 2 days ago. On your Twitter, you have about 10 tweets only. There are no interviews or so. Can you explain that, please?
You're right. So our initial strategy was that we were preparing for the campaign. So now we understand that probably it was a mistake and we has to publish and to be public earlier than that. But now where we are, and now we're open, now we are trying to speed up all the processes to be fully open for the public. We are participating in conference, so all posts in Medium and all at social channels.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay, so you were too busy.
Preparing the prototype and preparing the concept, yeah.
Okay, all right. So let's talk about the ICO itself. So you were planning to start it in November, if I'm not mistaken. Have you set the date yet?
We have preliminary date for that. It will be in the middle of November. So, and we would like, once it's clarified, to announce it. Yeah.
Okay. And have you decided how exactly it's going to run? Are you going to have a whitelist? There are so many different ways to do it now. How creative are you going to be?
Yeah, so actually we would like to use, just in simple, the best practices, and we don't want to make it too cumbersome. So there will be like open sale. We will have 4 different phases with the different discounts for it. So, and every person who would be able or who will jump in our sale, because we really see the strong interest from the participants, would be able to participate. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so I counted for myself with the current price of Ethereum. So the minimum cap is $4.2 million, if I'm not mistaken. And the maximum is about 13, right?
Yes, the numbers are more or less about this. Yeah. Ethereum is volatile, yeah.
Uh-huh. Okay, so how much the amount of money you raise gonna affect your development? For example, you raise the minimum and you are going to go this way. You raise like more than you expected, let's say, and you go the other way.
Yeah. So we have different scenarios for development of ModulTrade. So with the minimum amount which we're going to raise, we will build the platform. So we will introduce third-party service providers, and we will launch in 3 Europe countries. It will be Germany, UK, and Italy. So if we will be lucky, not lucky if we will just raise more money. So we will just spread our initial presence, geographical presence, and we will start with also emerging markets, Asian markets at the same time. So we just start to scale our product at the same time in parallel.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Another question then. How exactly do you ensure the refund process if you do not raise the minimum cap? Just saying.
Yes, so we have records for all participants who participate in our pre-sale. So, and if everything could happen, so we have the list which we'll be able to use to return the money back.
Mm-hmm. All right. Then one more question.
Yes, of course.
So I'll just quote what I read from the white paper. It says, the ModulTrade token sale page and all other pages owned by ModulTrade or its partner organizations have been fully audited by a top cybersecurity professionals in order to reduce risks. Can you tell us what cybersecurity professionals they are? And by reducing risks, how much is that? What does it mean?
Yeah, so first of all, we really want to ensure that our token sale and our processes which we deliver to our participants are 100% secure. So we built different sites. So we invited different professional organizations so that just to review what is inside, how the security system is established. So this is the first part. And second, so for our smart contract, especially for before the main sale, we want to make the external audit so that everybody will be clear, will have clear information that it's not only like us who write the contract, but there was external people who look through and can confirm that it is done in the proper way. So we just want to collect all external opinions and to check ourselves to be 150% sure that it is secured.
All right. So the cybersecurity professionals are hired and paid for the work they do, or they are the team members?
There is a team members, of course. So we are building our external tech expertise, but in order to double check ourselves, so we're asking external organizations which are helping to do our pre-sale and ICO to check what is inside of our technical stuff.
Okay. Then another question. There is a tricky part. I will warn you before you answer the question. So who is the target audience of the project? Whom do you expect to participate in the ICO and be the token holders?
Okay. So there is actually two aspects here. So our audience, I mean the clients which we're going to target, this is small enterprises, 400 million small enterprises. But for the token sale, so we are oriented, of course, for the crypto community. But given this this project is more linked to the industry, to the trade finance, and to this like real business. So we also targeting this trade finance community, banking community. So those people who were starting to think about investing in cryptocurrency. So we try to, in addition to the crypto community, to convert usual investors into crypto investing. So that's one of the ideas which we have.
Okay. The reason why I said that's a tricky question, in a disclaimer in the white paper, it says MTRC are meant only for experts in cryptographic tokens and blockchain-based software systems. Does that mean that people who do not understand anything in cryptographic tokens, for example, let's say me, or blockchain-based software systems, cannot have the tokens?
Of course, they can have the tokens. So, but this phrase, it means that we encourage every person who participates to really understand where they invest in, to understand more about the cryptocurrency, blockchain, and so on.
Okay.
Yeah?
Yeah, why not? So, maybe the last question, and we'll wrap up our interview. So what are the main challenges you're facing now? Because in the white paper, again, there are two challenges, you said, but it's not the challenges the project, the team is facing, but that's the challenges in the world right now, as you say, in this industry. Tell us, what are the problems and challenges you are facing as a project?
Okay, so as I said, our audience is small enterprises, and for them it's really difficult to accept now the new method of payments like cryptocurrency and this blockchain and whatever. So for us it's a challenge to educate them and to get them accept the new method of payments and new method actually of thinking, and to be adapted for the blockchains. This is one of the main challenges. So the other one is that there is not clear regulation on cryptocurrencies. So, and that is really requires, from all parts, like from government authorities, from us as well, to work hard to deliver these clear rules of how to use cryptocurrency. I would say probably these two are the main ones.
Yes, these are the main ones that are listed in the white paper. Okay, just a small follow-up question then.
Yeah.
How exactly are you going to incentivize small SMEs to start using cryptocurrency? How are you going to educate them, as you say?
Yeah, so the main motivation which we're gonna to deliver to SMEs is financing, trade financing in cryptocurrency, in our crypto token. So one of the main problems for SMEs in trade finance is a lack of financing. So they just don't have money to buy. So our solution will also provide them with the funding to start buying. So we will establish the credit limits in our cryptocurrency for small companies to start buying. So that will encourage them to to use our services and to use our platform.
Okay. And the favorite question of our audience: do you have any agreements with exchange markets about the placement of your tokens after the end of the ICO?
Yeah, so we are working on this. So, and in addition to exchanges, we want to use the Bancor protocol in order to implement liquidity for our token. And of course, and not of course, but as one of the solution, we will start buying MTRC, our token, from merchants. So once they will execute the trade. So ModulTrade will be buying the tokens back. So if the merchants who receive this for the goods they sold, the tokens, so they will be able to them to convert it in other currencies.
Okay, all right. So your time to address our audience.
Yeah, so as I said, with ModulTrade, we are democratizing global trade. So if you believe in blockchain, if you believe that blockchain really should simplify our life, please join ModulTrade, and with ModulTrade, we will democratize global trade and allow SMEs to trade with each other with no intermediary inside. So joining MTRC and ModulTrade will make democracy and revolution in the global trade. Please join us.
Very well said. Evgeny, thank you so much for this interview. It was
for your
very
time.
nice having you here, and thank you for your answers.
Thank you for your time. My pleasure. If you have any questions, we are open, and our team are open to answer it at any time. Thank you.
Great. Dear audience, thank you very much for watching. Please go to the website of this project. Look what they have there. I'm pretty sure you'll have questions regarding this project. And if you have any, please leave them in the comment section below this video. Yes, I think that's it. And one more thing. On October 11th, there will be an event organized by Smile Expo in London, ICO event, which I will be attending to. So if you are going to be there, stop by, say hi. I'll be very flattered. And I recorded a small video review of the event, but it was very weird talking to myself, not to people. So tell me what you think about it. Evgeny, thank you so much one more time. And maybe see you in the future.
Thank you. My pleasure. See you.